Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the GFi AJAX One 250 here at Echo Park Speedway. It is time where we reach another super speedway race at this point, and it's going to be a great one. All super speedway races are amazing. We already have a nice pack bunched up here into turn one. Oh, Zach Butler makes contact with the 7 of Trenton Brown. Oh, big crash! I looked away for 1 second to make sure everything was right. Oh my god! Oh. Probably heard my Super Mario World. Hardfoot ain't in here yet. I don't see him. Or are you talking about LaRoche? Michael Shaw won the Daytona race in the spring. Okay, well, when you say Mark Wood, that's when I'm like, what? All I know is action. A little pack of 3, maybe 2. There's Michael Shaw. Fun fact about Scooter Cat Racing, they won their split for the Spa 24 Hours this past weekend. Now we got a pack of 3 built up. Down the back straight away. Anthony Alex got moved out a little bit. Oh, Nelly, got to be careful. And Shaw goes around. Can he save it? No. Bender comes flying off the car. Watch out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my god! Oh, oh my god, what just happened? I've never seen anything like that happen before. That is insane. Dude, that was insane. This is anyone's race because the fact is it is a super speedway after all. As we get ready for qualifying within the next 5 seconds, Brian Troy, William Hensley will finish out their lap time and try to get faster up on the timing tower. It doesn't seem like they went anywhere. There's Zachary Guzman, aka Guzzy. Just had his birthday on Wednesday. Now we wait for Iris to want to do this thing. There we go. Guzzy in his little Barbie car. Has an obsession with Barbie. We hear about that every in the boy chat. And Guzzy starting his first lap. Anthony Alex already has his first lap started. Same with Zach Barter there in the 19. Down the back straightaway. I know the way to qualify around here. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are really using it. But if we race here tomorrow, I got a good chance. Well, Zach Bardo, P2 on the grid as the rest of the field piles in right behind him. I think he's too close to the wall, his side guy. iRacing picks the cameras. I don't pick the cameras. Or like good targets. West Graham on pole. LaRoche right behind him. Anthony Alex now takes LaRoche's spot. Nelson. P2, Ajax front row. And Chapman. Davis Brown up to P5, and Sundstrom takes the pole away! Ajax One, 1, 2, 3 in the sponsored race. Wow, Ajax One. 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. Someone has the 4. Someone didn't get their number set up. And Chapman takes it, and Nick Norris does too! By 3/1000ths of a second, it's no longer Ajax front row. A lot of LaRoche fans in here. Me and Mark actually died for laps led on Wednesday. That was kind of cool. And Lucas Martin in the Gapplebee's car. If you need figures to count in 2026, what's actually wrong with it? Nice bomb. Nice bomb. And James Morvant, look at him. He sets pole by 13/1000ths of a second. And that knocks LaRoche out of the top 10. In his rowdy paint scheme. Wow. Lucas Martin won here in the spring. And he's looking to do it again as a part of the winning team in the Spa 24 hours. Here's Christopher Molkerin. I feel like we have so many Christophers. And does not get a top 20 spot, however, is sitting P24 right now. A ginormous field tonight. 30 drivers have qualified. Checkered flag in qualifying as we get ready to go green at Echo Park Speedway. It's not a night race? It should be a night race. Why no night race? We have not had a single night race this year. At least in GFI. We need it. Where's it at? I can't remember. Wishing you luck, David. Good luck, brother. The camera will not change the TV camera. It's because the leader is not created. I say impossible, but actually they're probably gonna do it. It's super speedway racing. Ah, yeah, Kyle. How's it feel to win spot 24 hours? Go TV one now. TV2. I might actually do both. Would you win every iRace though? Would you really? One, you don't have a wheel and pedals. Two, you don't have iRacing. Two, you gotta spend money on every car at every track. And you gotta practice everything. Feels good. One of the only actors that... Oh yeah, he's beat up. They're so tired. I was in VC earlier. Dude, I'd get lucky if I win one GFi race. However, I've actually technically won 3. I won Talladega and the trucks and O'Reilly. And I won at Charlotte and O'Reilly. He says. Get a look at this guy. Anyways, we are at Echo Park Speedway. Look at the field! Oh, this is going to be great cranking it up tonight. Oh, boy. This should be a night race, though, because the actual Echo Park race was at night. Not freaking midday, when it's blistering hot outside. Right, that's right, Kyle, that's right. Nick Norris starting in P3 with Lucas Chapman on the outside of James Morvant. A ginormous field of 30 cars today, and they're wrecking, I guess. It says 2 people crashed on my tower. It's a tower. But I don't think it matters. Boogity, 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 boys. Where's my logo, boys and girls? My logo's disappeared. James Morvant out to a strong lead already. Trying to get redemption from Chicagoland's loss. TRL's final race victory came at Chicagoland before he felt forced out of the league. And now, his ex-teammate is now leading Echo Park Speedway. And lap 1 has been completed, and it goes to James Morvant. Gonna be a whole lot of single file racing already. There's Alex Johnson on the high side, way up high, sidetracking with the wall, slides down, right on the back bumper of Preston O'Brien. Yeah, he's in the race. Side by side towards back, middle back of the pack. The whole outside line just dropped instantly. 100 laps, 250 miles. And LaRoche up to P6 with Lucas Martin right behind him. Down the back straightaway. David Hunt on that high side. He's blinking. And we made it 4 laps of 100. Mark LaRoche has made his way into the top 5 at his first Cup Series debut here at Echo Park Speedway. On that outside line in the Wonder Bread paint scheme, you can kind of get a glimpse of him here and there. Outside line is starting to get formed up towards the front. Nick Norris is going to lead a lap. AJAX One, definitely the favorite to win this race. But will it be them in the end? Down the back straightaway. Six laps completed. James Morvan slides back into the inside line now. Mark LaRoche is leading that outside line. He's going to slide in right behind Anthony Alex in that 22 car. Mostly single file. Michael Shaw slides on in behind Preston O'Brien's. How about 2 Ajax drivers in the top 3? That's Wes Graham and Michael Nelson on the inside line. Nick Norris is still leading in the car he hates most. Whoa! Sundstrom goes out! Sundstrom can't stop! Sundstrom's getting shuffled all the way back to the back. Michael Shaw on the high side with the 11 of Matthew Owens right below him. Oh, Matthew Davis, never mind. I forgot they switched numbers. I really forgot they switched numbers. Christopher Mulkerin forces Anthony Alex up just a half of a lane. Anthony Alex slowly behind. Jake from State Farm is in the chat. Oh my God. Preston O'Brien's on that low line. Matthew Davis right behind him on the inside line, and then number 11. Only 4 cars on the outside line. LaRoche. Now more. Here it comes a lot more. That outside line's getting developed. How long will it pay off? Whole lot of cars going real fast and real left here at Echo Park Speedway. "90 laps to go here at Echo Park Speedway. Preston O'Brien gets forced up there 3 wide down the back straightaway. And there we go, the driver out. I don't know who that is on the top of my head. I want to say, no, crash. Provoker gets involved. Guzzi's involved. Zach Barrow's involved. The 11 of Matthew Davis is involved. Holy ARCA braking. Holy crap. Lucas Chapman's also involved. Holy crap! Let's see this from Lucas Chapman's point of view. Straight up a car right in front of him. How did he get hit? Said he was involved. What happened? Oh! Wingett spun it! Christopher Molkrid gets spun around 4 wide at Echo Park. And we have our first wreck of the night. There goes Guzzy. Blinks out. Slammed into the wall. You can see the cloud of smoke. Just a big chunk. We're still wrecking, by the way. Somehow we're still wrecking. What seems to be under caution. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What a sloppy pit. Oh my god! Anthony Alex at our P1 spot. What a first caution, and it comes just after the 10th wave mark. You can see Zach Bardo's dad is definitely not happy. Nick Norris still out in the lead. Select drivers pitted. Select did not. We're going to have a big chunk of the field. The pits. I'm just here with pizza and beer. Oh my god. Is that what you decided to have for supper, Uncle? Pizza with beer? I guess Mark LaRoche has a penalty for causing a collision. Let's go and take a look at the weather forecast. As you see on the bottom right of your screen, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, northeast winds at 4 miles per hour. Condition is partly cloudy with 54% humidity. Well, when you cause a collision, you're gonna get a penalty. That's how that works. 1 to green here at Echo Park Speedway. Nick Norris out in the lead. So it looks like from 26th back is out of the race, most likely. 2 have been confirmed out. Tom Wingett and Marshall Williamson. One for ill-fated racing, and no, maybe it's ill-fated. Yeah, it's ill-fated, I think. Yeah, it's ill-fated. And the other was Marshall Williamson for SCR. They have been confirmed out by both of their parties. First caution of the night comes out. Green flag, and the overlay is over. Nick Norris out to a really good lead so far. Already, but that's going to obviously change because it is a drafting track. Here comes Anthony Alex, his teammate to the back bumper. Let's get more side-by-side racing, boys. Clifton Chanel leading that outside lane. Losing a lot of time on the leader on that outside line. Doesn't really look like he has much help. 16 laps complete of 100. Outside line trying to get forward up. He got 2 more cars to the outside. 1 goes back down. Nick Norris in the lead. Anthony Alex, Michael Shaw, top 3. Down the back straightaway here at Echo Park. Unlike the real life race, this one won't be having a weather delay. Whole lot of mid-pack action. You can see it on your screen now. Matthew Davis leading that outside line. That outside line wants to get rolling, but there's not enough people. James Morvant, the pole sitter, all the way back in 18th place. Position lap 18 of 100, now lap 19 of 100 completed. And then oh, he's upside down. He's airborne. Holy crap. What might have been just the most violent wreck we have ever seen in GFi Cup Series history just took place. He might be severely injured. We got to roll EMS. We might have a red flag out on the track. That was severe. Holy crap. His car's not even on track no more. Roll EMS. Holy shoot. Jesus. What the hell just happened? We gotta rewind this replay. That was one of the most deadliest wrecks we have ever seen in the next gen race car. Let's go ahead and ride on board. Good Lord. That was by far the craziest wreck I have ever seen in these cars. I don't even know what camera angle to hit it from. Like, that is... Oh, let's do the drone camera of this wreck. Oh my God. Straight airborne. That car is rolling itself. No one is stopping that car. Oh my God. That is by far probably the craziest wreck I have ever seen. Wow. LaRoche did not pit, therefore he is out in front. He pitted on the last caution. Doesn't feel the need to now. Noah Jones is going to get the wave around. Wow. Well, this is already turning out to be one of the craziest races I have ever seen in my life. That was... I don't think Preston's okay. That is still insane. Still one of the craziest wrecks in GFi Cup Series history. We have not seen two... That's technically the second car we've seen go over. Michael Shaw in practice, and now Preston O'Brien in the actual race where he is pretty much confirmed done with the B-ball. That was by far the craziest encounter with the wall I have seen this season. And what's going on here? Christopher Molkerin came out of the pits too late. And now it's saying he needs to be behind the pace car. He should be getting shuffled to the back. Because now it's messing the leader's restart up. What's happening? iRacing is crapping the bed, I think. Looks like the 35 of Christopher Molkerin starting this for us. While being a lap down. In the way! He's in the way! Oh my god, he just slowed up the leader! James Morvan out to the lead already! Will lead lap 23. Jake, if you're gonna be disrespectful like that, I'm gonna time you out, brother. That you can't just be dropping that constantly. That's childish. James Morvan out to the lead. The pole sitter back where he wants it, where he wants to be, out in the lead now. There goes LaRoche to the outside. Anyone going up with him? Yes, Nelson goes with him. Might as well, I feel like. James Morvan out. Back into the lead. LaRoche now in the lead. LaRoche is going to lead lap 24. LaRoche able to clear the 12 of James Morvan. And now we have Nelson blinking in and out. Chapman getting a little tight, it looks like. Might be plowing the crap out of it. Quarter of the way through this race, 75 laps to go. Wes Graham on that inside, you can see him in that number 2 car for Racecraft Academy. Oh, that's me. That one was me. Let me guess, CPU usage. Usually what it is. Single file racing. Oh, I know, I saw it. I called it out. I straight up called it. I was like, and the Archer brakes are real. Let me guess, Zach, you're done? And we got a wreck! Alex Johnson into the wall! Keep it going, don't just stop and bring out a caution. Absolutely destroyed the right front of his car. And it looks like he is progressively slowing down. It's hard to tell with cameras. He could be slowing down, he could be trying to go faster, and it's just the restricted car. But it doesn't look like he's pitting. Alex Johnson does not pit. I don't think. No, he does not pit. Bardo comes out 17 laps down after his incident in turn 3. There goes Chapman! Shuffled out. Going... I don't think he's going down pit road. It's hard to tell. He is not. Gets shuffled all the way to the back of the pack. LaRoche still leading this thing. A giant lead for Morvin, and Morvin takes it back. You can see that on the timing tower. Bardo lap traffic, helping them pull away from the field. Michael Nelson up to P6. People call him the corn dog crippler. And in the great words of what that nice gentleman said on Wednesday night, what's the corn dog crippler? "33 laps complete. They have caught back up to the leaders with the help of a draft. Zach Bardo, several laps down, sadly has no choice but to be in the way. He does not have to let them by either. He can block them as long as he wants. It just cannot be aggressively. That's what the rule explicitly is. "34 laps completed here at Echo Park Speedway. Coming out of turn 2, James Morvin with a lead. Morvin gonna block Anthony Alex. He blocks successfully. He's coming back down to the inside line. Morvin, Anthony Alex, side by side. Anthony Alex able to reach out just enough to lead his first lap of the race. No, I think he's led. I don't know, it's not really. So much snap in this race already. Down the back straightaway. Morvin trying to reach out. Not successful. Now he's successful. They're even. Now Morvin pulls out. Now they're side by side. Anthony Alex leads another one. Barto got a little loose. Oh, Michael Shaw wrecks him! Oh, and we got a big crash on the backstretch! The big one at Echo Park! And a big crash on the backstretch! West Graham involved! Zach Bardo, James Morvin, Anthony Alex, LaRoche, Nelson, Graham, Cliff, and Noah Jones! And Shaw makes it out front, but it's going to be a penalty on him! Wow! What a wreck! One of the biggest, that is by far one of the biggest wrecks we have seen in quite some time. The wreck of a lifetime. West gets punted into the wall on the left side. SCR fans are hyped up about that one. That wasn't even O'Reilly guy. That was Cup guy. Let's go look at Zach Bardo's perspective on the onboard of this wreck. Really interesting to see. Let's see this from LaRoche's point of view in the roll bar. Something. And Anthony Alex is, let's rewind this to the start of turn 1. And we could get a good view of this from the roll bar. On Anthony Alex. The big one of the night. David Brown out in the lead. Michael Shaw follows, but he might have a penalty because of the incident that was been caused off the exit of turn 2. That did not seem intentional, so he should not get a penalty for it. But it is most likely that there will be a penalty applied, and it's going to be an end-of-line penalty. You can see the field passing him now, or at least one driver for now. Seems to be an EOL penalty for Michael Shaw. LaRoche back out onto the track after suffering a major hit. Nope, never mind, he's in the pits. I lied. A giant crash on the backstretch at Echo Park Speedway. No red flag needs to be called. Let's take a look at our race recap so far. We are on lap 39 of 100. The leader is currently Davis Brown. 3 cautions for 9 laps, and the yellow marks our caution indicators for this race compared to the green, which is how long we have been green. So we had a decent run there. And let's take a look at Davis Brown's starting position. He clearly started 10th. Currently up to first in that Georgia Bulldogs AJAX One Ford Mustang. For AJAX One. He has only led this first lap. That's the only lap he's led so far. We are 1 to green, so everyone's doubling it up. Yeah, whole field still has to let Shaw by because of the EOL penalty that has been applied. He is going to be able to slide in right behind Wes Graham. 3rd caution of the night as we get ready to resume racing at Echo Park Speedway. Davis can go whenever in the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone here at Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta, Georgia. Green flag, green flag, green flag. 39, now 40 laps complete here at Echo Park Speedway. Several cars have been taken out of this race. LaRoche is back out on track, 25 seconds back. There is only 20 cars out on track. Brian Troy is going to have to work together with Davis Brown here. 41 laps complete. 60 laps to go. Down the back straightaway. Andy Ennis nose and nose with Davis Brown. Andy Ennis looking to lead his first GFi Cup Series lap in quite some time. And Andy Ennis is going to lead his first lap of the night. Teammate Lucas Martin pushing Andy Ennis to the lead right now. Davis Brown gaining on Andy Ennis on that inside line. Davis Brown takes it back. Down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. A lot of front end damage to Lucas Martin. Severe aero damage is going to be slowing him a lot. Davis Brown leads another lap. Side by side, this is what we've been waiting for. Captain side by side racing. And Andy Ennis is catching the leader. He takes the lead in turn 3. Andy Ennis getting a little loose. You saw him squiggle a little bit. Another lap led for Andy Ennis. Hey, folks, ladies and gentlemen, I say we go ahead and crank this puppy up. Not another car upside down! Holy crap! Who is that? That's Wes Graham on his side! What is happening? Another car upside down! Wes Graham gets it big! Oh my god! What is happening? I changed the camera for 1 second to see the biggest crotch of the night! What is happening? Look at this! He's on his side at the frame! How does this unfold? Let's slow it down so we can analyze to properly see what happened here. Ennis gets a little loose. Hooks Brian Troy just a little bit, nothing intentional. Troy gets loose, forces Lucas down into Wes. And there's the 27 hitting the wall hard. And then Lucas Martin gets in to Wes Graham. Boom! Instant airborne. Oh my god. And then slides on his side for about 650 feet. And counting, it comes to rest on his wheels. Let's ride on the board with that one. That one is insane. Coming out of 4, let's ride it on the nose camera. Wow! What a wreck! 3 cars have been upside down in one night! Wow! This is insane! Dude, I'm in love. This is insane. 3 cars upside down in one night. What is happening? First it was Shaw in practice. Then it was Preston O'Brien's in the tri-oval, and now it is, I mean, Wes, I hope Wes is okay. That one looks like it hurt a lot. There is 6 drivers on the lead lap. 6. I have never seen 6 drivers compete. Now 7. Now it's going to be 8. And then maybe 9 when William Hensley comes out. William Hensley does come out, so it'll be 9, now 10 cars. Battling it out. LaRoche catches up to the pack. Dude, what a night to remember this one. Three cars upside down. I'm surprised there's no red flag after what just happened. Jesus. What a day. Andy Ennis, P2, David Hunt, leading his first laps in his Cup Series career. Dude, I can't believe that just happened. That is the crazy. This is the craziest race I've ever seen. We got more cars, and we are ready to stack them up and re-rack them, boys. Here we go. The Shelby GT500 Ford pace car. The Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 pace car takes a left turn down pit road, signaling that we are about to go green in the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Green flag, green flag, green flag. David Hunt fires Lil Lucy on the start. 50 laps complete. And Deanna's out to the lead now. Davis Brown coming on the outside with some help from Mark LaRoche. And now, oh, I thought they were forced to 3 wide there. It'll be reviewed, Kyle, I'm sure. Or how one of your guys send it in. I didn't pay attention, to be honest. I don't ever pay attention to the starts. Halfway through the race, though. Plenty of driving left in this one. Zach Bardo falls in line. Andy Ennis now in the lead with Mark LaRoche in second, fighting with Davis Brown for that second place spot. Down the back straightaway at Sunset Echo Park, which it should be dark by now, not sunset. However, if you pay attention to that Lucas oil machine, that number 17 has some severe front end damage, which will affect the way his car runs. And there's Nick Norris now leading the outside line. Yeah. A lot. There's more than that, actually. Or maybe not. Maybe. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I counted. How about James Morvan all the way back into P7th after being involved in that last caution? That was the big one. Oh, there goes Nick Norris. Oh, he collects his teammates. And now he's wrecking. Now Michael Nelson's involved. Now this one wasn't as bad. Let's take a look at this. Oh, Noah Jones comes up and kills Nick. And Michael Nelson breaks, which sends him loose. Somebody's... Lots. Wow. How many cautions are we going to have tonight? 5th caution. Let's go ahead and bring in the Lucas Martin. Howdy, Lucas.
Hello.
Well, how are you right now?
Not too good.
Yeah, I can tell. It's very, very rough out on the track. We've had 2 cars flip during the race.
I'm not sure why a lapper went to the outside and we were lapping him. It got them 3 wide to the tri-oval, and Andy got freaked out because he wasn't trying to get right hook, but he come down and left hook Brian Troy. And then me and Wes got together and we were just along for the ride. He flipped big.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
about 7 minutes of damage from that.
Oh, my God.
It's much easier for the lap car to go to the inside. But I'm not going to point any fingers, I guess. Dude, what are you doing?
Well, to recap on some highlight this weekend, do you want to share what you guys have accomplished this past weekend?
Yeah, we are 24-hour win at the spa. Split 24. I ran 1 stint. I contributed, ran 2 stints. Led the whole time I was in the car. And we put Michael back in to finish out, and he brought us back. Won by like almost 2 minutes.
Jesus.
We had to overcome a lot of adversity. Kyle's wheel disconnected. He couldn't shift, so he had to run it like 5th for a lap. And then I think it was Cody Carson's brake pedal was sticking, and we didn't know for like 3 laps. He was going like 10 mile an hour slower down the straightaways. We had to come over a lot of adversity.
Well, at least you guys did it. Yeah.
We didn't tear the car up.
Yeah, well, congratulations to SCR. You know, that's a pretty good accomplishment. Overall, how's the race car feeling out there on the track?
I mean, the wheels are bent right now, but I'm about at 4 minutes of damage here. And, I mean, it's not bad. I just like to see. This should have been a little cleaner, but we open the gates up to everybody and we see how it goes.
And it's proving to not be good.
There's a lot of complaining in chat. I know you can't hear it, but a lot of arguing.
It's probably for the better.
I mean, yeah, it's just Wes and Keith are getting into it a little bit.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, we got beef!
I would have missed that. Not the big wreck where Wes flipped. The one before that, Michael Shaw was he started it, but it was kind of racing to me.
Yeah,
But I had that
clear.
cleared, and the 80 got spun right in front of me. I had nowhere to go and hit him.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to bring you back up to SCR. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before you leave?
Nope.
Alrighty, well, good luck to you, Lucas, and I hope you have fun.
Thank you.
Lucas Martin talking about his win in the Spa 24 Hours with his team, Skewer Cat Racing. He's fine after being involved in a few of the wrecks. Doing pretty good. However, Wes Graham is out. Ryan Troy is out. And several more drivers are out. Davis Brown back up into the lead. SCR is looking to sweep Echo Park this season. And only 3 drivers are in contention for that title. And a great flag in the Echo Park restart zone. 58 laps completed around Echo Park Speedway here in Atlanta, Georgia. Davis Brown leading with his teammate right behind him, Mitchell Sundstrom. Down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. LaRoche on the outside with Andy Ennis right behind him. Side by side. Andy Ennis leaves LaRoche out to do it himself. Davis Brown leading Echo Park Speedway, his home track. As for those of you that do not know, Davis is from Georgia. Hence why he loves the Georgia Bulldogs so much. You could have put the two together already. 59 laps complete, better be 60 in the tri-oval. Davis Brown out in the lead. Down the back straightaway. Not a lot of cars left on track able to be really essentially racing because everyone top 20 and down is out of the race. Which I think I'm going to make this easy on myself and turn this puppy into no split. So we can really see who's out on track. I know. They got their own little pack. Starting with Shaw. How about Davis? 61, 40 laps to go. Now 39 laps to go. I almost could not count. Really, really good. On that throttle, Davis Brown keeping it to what he has to limit himself to. Nothing to... Holy damn, his car in the back, by the way. Oh. Who's that? That's Cliff, I think. I can't quite tell who that is. That's Cliff. Holy damaged car. You can see the two Ajax teammates working together here. Skewer Cat / LA Motorsports driver right behind him. Andy Ennis is looking for his second career win this season. Back in the third place position, Andy Ennis in that number 51 LA Motorsports car. Three cars on the outside lane. Now we got 4. Davis Brown. LaRoche slides in front of Ennis. Woo! The slingshot. It's because he got all his damage fixed and he hasn't been able to get a lap back because it would go he would need 19. No, he would need way more than 19 cautions actually. He would need over 40 cautions to get back on the lead lap. He's that far down. He's just racing for points right now. It's all fixed. Sunstrom back into P2 spot. How about that? LaRoche on that outside line. Now getting help from James Morvan. Oh yeah, there's a lot of cars destroyed and wrecked. Right now, Lucas Martin and Eugene Richard are battling for the lucky dog. You can see Lucas Martin on the high side, Eugene Richard on the low side. They're side by side. Lucas Martin has it currently. Two Fords side by side for the race lead. Oh yeah. Sounds about right, Kyle. Now LaRoche out to the lead. Is able to clear Davis Brown. He leads another lap. 68 laps complete. James Morvan trying to get back out to the front. Does not look like he has any more damage, so his team able to get the car fixed up the right way. LaRoche keeping a comfortable lead. 69 laps completed. Davis Brown. You can see a lot of these guys' cars bottoming out. That's what those sparks are for. Yep, you can see those sparks. That's the car bottoming out in the corner. He's going to draft off Chapman. He's going to pull James Morvan with him. Lap car making it automatically 3 wide for the packs. 70 laps completed. This is still anybody's race. Hey, how about Anthony Alex back into the top 3 after being involved in an earlier wreck? Ajax guys trying to stick together. Gotta do what they need to do to maintain a really good point stay. You know Davis would really like to come away with a race win. Would help him a lot in points. Same with Mitchell. $30 laps to go here at the GFi AJAX One 250, presented by AJAX One at Echo Park Speedway. 29 laps to go. Down the backstretch. Davis Brown maintaining his P3 position. How about Zach Bardo on that high side behind Eugene Richard in that M&M's car. Now he slides into the pack. And now he goes to the outside. He's debating on which side to go. Another caution could really change the way this race plays out. Andy Ennis jumps to the outside line with help from his teammate Lucas Martin. However, Andy is not going to be able to hold it. Oh, there goes Andy! And they're wrecking. Caution comes out. That's a decent sized wreck. Zach Bardo, David Hunt, Shaw, Andy Ennis, Nelly involved. This whole thing has started based on slight contact from the 22. Just destroyed the back end. Andy trying to keep his foot in it and just rejoins very. Oh. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! The entire SCR team is basically done. Oh my God! What might be the last pit stop of the night? Lucas Martin gonna stay out just so he can get his lucky dog. And come back around. Andy Ennis. Pretty much done. Wow. That could be a penalty if I've seen one. That looks a little, I don't know how to call it. As an admin myself, I don't know how to call that. I'm gonna leave that up to Keith. That was, wow. I'm speechless. That is, Jesus. I can't believe that. That was, wow. There's nobody left in this race. This race has cleaned out the most drivers in GFI history. We thought Pocono was bad in the O'Reilly series. Oh, woohoo! Boy, I might be wrong. Lucas Martin, P7. Yeah, they do that because, oh, it's so hard. Clifton Chanel staying out so he can get the lucky dog, or, yeah, wave around, whatever it is. I mean, even if he could, it was just, I don't know. He could get penalized, he could not. We'll have to see. All I know is I need to have a good points day here tomorrow, because I DNF'd at Chicago, man. Are you done, Zach? Like, done? That looked like it freaking hurt. Morvan back up into the lead. Oh! Oh, Kyle, a lot of people do that. I hope you know that. So many people do that. In the trucks at O'Reilly, someone used an open setup because Phil actually put it on open setup. And when it clearly says use the fixed setup in the rules, that was... Oh my god, Uncle. Get out. I'm just kidding. Don't leave, but like, yeah, get the point. And green flag, green flag, green flag. James Morvant. Oh, there it is. Kyle Purcell can officially confirm that Michael Shaw, the Tiger, the Legend of Spa 24 2026, Acura SX is out of the race for sure. I don't know, Uncle. I don't know. The nice gleaming sun on the racetrack. Ajax One on the high side. They are the only two left. He put it. He said that he did not read the rules at all. No one's speaking down on anybody, though. That 24's blinking so dang bad. Oh, he's gonna get booted. Oh, he's so gonna get booted. Kyle, it's true news. Skewer cats, oh my god. Down the back straightaway. Meow, oh my brother. What are we doing? Davis Brown leading that outside line. Now James. Whoa! They contact! Wow! A really late block by LaRoche. Mosh Jarton is hunting right now in that P8 spot, says Kyle or I can't spell her name right now. Kyle Purcell. Down the back straightaway. James Morvan helping the Ajax guys right now. On that outside line, this is something we don't see often now. Oh, this is getting interesting. Wow! Look at this companionship with LaRoche getting left out to dry, and it's now Ajax and Apex Simsport on the high side. Leaving LaRoche having to fight for his life, and now James Morvan moves down. He had enough helping Ajax for now. 18 laps to go. James Morvan is trying to win this race, but so is everybody else. LaRoche trying to maneuver his way around James Morvan. How about Noah Jones making a top 3 appearance? He's going to be in 3rd place. He's going to try to get around him. He's fighting hard. Oh my god. He's going to go with James Morvan. Oh, there goes Noah Jones. Oh, he's able to hold on. What is happening? Turn 4. What a race it's been. 16 laps to go. The outside line needs to give Foreman soon, before it is too late. You gotta realize James Morvan is like Pro Series contender. He's going to do that. He has that skill set to do that. Able to move on down. The outside line has to start getting formed, or oh my god, I cannot speak. Otherwise, it's going to be an end. It's going to end in this formation. How about Noah Jones P2 though? He's going to try to look for P1. No, he's not. Or is he? He's all the way up a little bit. Able to squeeze back down. Noah's going to try to get the run to lead his first Cup Series lap in GFI. And now he's left out to dry. He's going all the way to the back of this pack. Is he going to be able to squeeze on in? No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's good. Joshua Morton needs something to happen for him, as he's winless. A caution needs to come out to change the complexion of this race. Davis Brown. Third place spot. James Morvan as well, P2. In the tri-oval. This is going to be a really weird single file race if it stays like this. Down the backstretch, LaRoche leading this thing still. Davis Brown outside trying to get people to go with him, unless he got tight, which is very well a possibility. It's really tight around here. Especially full throttle going into the corner. Someone's got to make a move soon. It's about to be too late. James Morvan is high up in points, and he's not raced that many races. Noah Jones looked like he was going to try to get the outside line forming, but figured it might be too soon. It's better late. It's better late than never, Noah. Anthony Alex starts the outside line. Cliff on the bottom. Start the outside line, boys. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. 10 laps to go. Nine laps to go. A caution needs to come out, as it's practically over. I don't know if they need to make another pit stop or not. They might be good on fuel. At least certain cars. LaRoche is using more fuel than everybody else. Mitch needs to go with Davis, but Mitch is waiting for the run, and he's just not getting it. You see Davis trying to signify that he wants to go outside. It's just no one wants to go with him in time. 7 to go here at Echo Park Speedway. It might be too late in the race to officially try to make a move. Golden hour. Thank you for the track color. And now there they go to the outside. Davis Brown right behind James Morvan. And they're clear. James Morvan's going to lead another lap. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. It's not over. At the end of this thing, if Davis wants to win, he's going to have to find one hell of a way to side draft him. Two Fords in the top three. They might work together. They might not. They say manufacturer work with... Oh, and Davis gets cut out. Davis, is he going to slide back in? Yes, he is. Outside line is starting to develop. LaRoche goes up. Would it be a bad time for Davis to do the same? If LaRoche stayed up, at least. LaRoche goes back up. They're going to try to keep Morvan out front. 4 laps to go at Echo Park Speedway. And this one is coming down to the wire. Down the backstretch. Lap traffic, that's Lucas Martin. A damaged race car. And Kyle's on Counter-Strike now. Oh boy. 3 laps to go. Davis playing aggressive. Needs help. 3 laps to go. Davis tries to go outside. Nothing coming. LaRoche goes all the way back to 6th. Yeah, that's you. 2 laps to go at Echo Park. Oh, this one's coming down to the wire. 2 laps to go. Davis Brown in the lead. Side by side down the back straightaway. Oh, LaRoche is... That's not even LaRoche. My bad. That's Anthony Alex who's trying to force his way down. Here we go. Oh, flag. Next flag ends the race, ladies and gentlemen. James Morgan out front. James Morvant is pulling away. Oh, we got a wreck. It's over. James Morvant might have just won this thing. Davis Brown does not have enough. Oh! And James Morgan wins it! Holy crap! What a win by James! Davis was so close! Davis needed that so bad! Oh, wow! I want an interview with them. Dude, I need that. I'm gonna tag them. Wow! I'm at a loss for words. What a finish! Holy shoot! What the? Wow! Wow! Oh. Holy smoke. Wow. That was anyone's at the end. If Davis had that run a little bit sooner, that would have been his. That was. I'm shaking and I'm in the booth. That was the greatest. That was all. I think that might be one of the greatest finishes I've seen in quite some time. Thanks, Sean. That was. I'm shaking, and I'm not even a part of this race. Like it's the adrenaline from seeing this. Wow. Wow. So much smoke has been inducted into the infield. What? I want Davis and I want Mitch. I want Davis and I want Mitch. What just happened? Dude, that was... I'm shaking. I can't. You, hold on, James, first and foremost, you dog, okay? You dog. All right? I'm gonna start there. You dog. Perseverance. What? I don't even know what to say. Oh my God.
All 3 different wrecks, and I got the car fixed every time.
I can see that. Jesus. Well, another one, as DJ Cal would say, another one. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good, man. I didn't think I'd win tonight with I didn't have any teammates tonight, so it's mostly just me. I had Matthew Davis for a bit until he got wrecked out, so that kind of went out the window. So it was just me tonight, and I had to do what I can.
Yeah, I mean, this is what, your fourth win?
I
I don't even know because
actually.
you don't
I
race
think it's over
enough.
that.
You don't race enough.
I think it's over that though, because I won Richmond last year. I won Kansas last year.
No,
I
talk about this
won.
season.
Oh, this season I don't think it's my fourth one. No, I think it might be less than that. I think I won Kansas this year, and I think this is my second since coming back.
I thought you won more than that. Well, to be
Nah,
fair, I interview you a lot, so I guess that's probably like.
a lot of podiums. That's the only reason.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, how did this track feel for you? As just being in clean air for some of the rays and being in dirty air and being involved in wrecks. What was it like?
Um, Dirty Air was more comfortable to start because the arrow was really bad in the lead. Like you would get arrow loose with the car like maybe half a car length off of you. So it was basically me just holding on for those last laps when I was leading. It was definitely hard to lead with the way the air was.
I could tell. It looked like, when Andy was on that outside at one point, he did get a little loose, so I can see what you're talking about. Overall, caution fest. A couple cars flipped. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see that actually.
Oh, wow. You have to go back and watch that, because that was... Dude, I was flipping
I don't
out.
think I've seen a car flip in my cockpit at all that race.
I'm shocked. Because there was 2 flips this race.
Jesus Christ.
Like, well, just in general, I've tried this one night race for one, but overall, this was a great race to you. What's it like just in general? A really good track that turned into an intermediate and turned into a super speedway a few years ago.
It's the way the track has adapted and changed. It doesn't feel terrible. I think it's mostly just the setup now. I think it's still a super speedway like just with a little less grip. So I think it'll come around to how it was in real life this weekend at the start. I think it'll turn to that in the next couple of years on iRacing here.
Davis, Utah.
That was fun, man.
Wow. I thought you had it until I thought you did it, until I thought you had it again, until you did it.
Yeah, well, when I hit James with that crossover with like 2 to go, I was wanting him to think that I was waiting till the last lap, but then I had pretty much timed it perfect with 2 to go, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit this crossover now. Stuck it, and then Mitch was kind of rolling with me. What killed us was it going 3 wide because I kept getting hit in my quarter panel. And I thought I was about to be facing the fence a few times when it went 3. But, dude, that was a blast. And, the drag race me and him had at the end was sick.
Yeah, that was...
You mean drift session?
Yeah, right?
I was like, I'm up here shaking. I just want you to know that was probably the greatest 10 laps ever.
We somehow managed to wreck after we crossed the line.
Yeah.
When in one, we managed to touch as we're both sliding into one.
Yeah, that was sick. And then I think we both kept it straight, too. I don't even know if I
Yeah.
spun after.
I didn't spin fully. I locked it down at one point.
But no, that was a blast, man.
Yeah. I'll take that for not having any teammates this week. That was definitely something.
Yeah, I at least had one teammate at the end. Everyone kind of got wrecked out or caught in the carnage. Man.
Or one, ended up upside down at one point. I'll just leave that out there.
Yeah, that was insane, dude.
Mark was actually helping me, or Caleb, Mark LaRoche. He was helping me at one point. We were PMing each other. Until the end, we just stopped talking. It was just us. We were just talking it out. I was like, all right, I'm going to follow him because I know he's going to get loose eventually.
Yeah, and he did. He started.
Yeah.
He couldn't hold that bottom as well as us. He was
that's
washing up.
It's because of the dirty air. We were burning right front. He's burning right rear the whole time. I actually didn't mind the setup being that way, but I didn't want to lead until the last 5 laps, which was perfect timing when he lost it.
Well, Davis, I do want to ask you. I know you love this track so much, especially because it's your home track. Do you think, with it getting towards really late in the season, do you think that this could have been the one opportunity you had for the rest of the season too? ensure that you're in the
Uh,
chase and get a win this season to get a good points.
I mean, like, I'll take a second place. Like, I've had a pretty unlucky season, to sum it up. But I gotta look at what all the other tracks are. I can't even remember the schedule off the top of my head. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Because it's like I missed the last 3 weeks from being out of town, and then just other stuff going on.
Yeah, and the one day. By the way, the one day you come back in O'Reilly's is the one day I wrecked myself like an idiot.
Oh man, that one was.
It's got so loose.
I mean, I feel really good with Iowa. We just got to see how this car is. Iowa and
don't have it.
Daytona always feel good on a drafting track, especially when we got teammates going. No, we got some tracks coming up where I feel pretty good about. But yeah, I mean, I always feel really good with Atlanta, and I've always said if Ryan Blaney does well in a race, I usually end up doing well in a race. But
Close enough. Am I right?
yeah, right, right. What, two 100s off?
Yeah. Oh my god, that battle for a second at the end was crazy. I didn't think they'd be that close.
Oh yeah.
Or not second, my
Insane.
fault. Third.
Well, I'm gonna end the broadcast here. That was awesome. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next week. I don't even know what it is next week. Probably some stupid track. But I'll see you guys then. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. See you guys tomorrow if there's a broadcast by Zach. Which there might not be. I don't know. But I'll be on track tomorrow. If you see me, if you don't,